Dear VR, welcome to CA Education BD. Today's topic CA Knowledge Level Assurance, Chapter 4 Process of Assurance, Evidence and Reporting, Part 4. I am Mohammad Sohail Rana with you. CA Education BD is a part of MS Rana Consulting Services. expressed as being except for the effect of the matter to which the qualification related. A disclaimer of opinion should be expressed when the possible effect of a limitation on scope is so material and persuasive that the auditor has not been able to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence and accordingly is unable to express an opinion on the financial statement. An adverse opinion should give express when the effect of a disagreement is so material and persuasive to the financial statement that the auditor conclude that a qualification of the report is not adequate to disclose the misleading or incomplete nature of the financial statement. Whenever the auditor expresses an opinion that is other than unqualified, a clean description of all the substantive reasons should be included in the report, and unless impracticable, a qualification of the possible effect on the financial statements. Circumstances that may result in other than an unqualified opinion. Limitation on scope. A limitation on the scope of the auditor's work may sometimes be imposed by an entity. For example, when the term of the engagement specify that the auditor will not carry out an audit procedure that the auditor believes is necessary. When the limitation in the term of a process engagement is such that the auditor believes the need to express a disclaimer opinion exists, the auditor would ordinarily not accept such a limited engagement as an audit engagement unless required by stated. Also, a statutory auditor would not accept such an audit engagement when the limitation infringes on the auditor's statutory duties. An scope limitation may be imposed by circumstance. For example, when the timing of the auditor's appointment is such that the auditor is unable to observe the counting of physical inventories. It may also arise when, in the opinion of the auditor, the entity's accounting records are inadequate, or when the auditor is unable to carry out an audit procedure believed to be desirable. In this circumstance, the auditor would attempt to carry out reasonable alternative procedure to obtain sufficient appropriate audit evidence to support an unqualified opinion. Legislation. Limitation on scope qualified opinion. We did not observe the counting of the physical inventories as of December 31, 2000. Since that date was prior to the time we were initially engaged as auditor for the company. Owing to the nature of the company's record, we were unable to satisfy otherwise as to inventory quantities by other audit procedure. In our opinion, except for the effect of such adjustment, if any, as might have been determined to the necessary, had we been able to satisfy ourselves as to physical inventory quantities. The financial statement give a true and remaining word are same as stated in the appendix of BSA 700. Limitation on scope disclaimer of opinion. We are engaged to audit the accompanying balance sheet of the ABC company as of December 31, 2000 and the related profit and loss account and cash flows for the year then ended. These financial statements are the responsibility of the company's management. Omit the sentence starting the responsibility of the auditor. The paragraph disclose the scope of the audit would either be omitted or amended according to the circumstance. Here, add a paragraph disclosing the scope limitation as follows. We were not able to observe all physical inventories and confirm accounts receivable due to limitation placed on the scope of our audit by the company. Because of the significance of the matter discussed in the preceding paragraph, we do not express an opinion on the financial statement. Disagreement with management. The auditor may disagree with management about matters such as the acceptability of accounting policy selected, the method of their application, or the adequacy of disclosure in the financial statement. If such disagreements are material to the financial statement, the auditor should express a qualified or an adverse opinion. Illustration: disagreement and accounting policy in appropriate accounting method. Qualified opinion. We have audited remaining what are same as illustration in the appendix of BSA 700. We conducted our audit in accordance with remaining what are same as illustration in the appendix of BSA 700. As discussed in note X, note number to the financial statement, no depreciation has been provided in the financial statement, which practice in our opinion is not the in accordance with Bangladesh accounting standard. The provision for the year ended December 31, 2000 should be excess amount based on the straight line method of depreciation using annual rate of 5% for the building and 20% for the equipment. According the fixed asset should be reduced by accumulated depreciation of amount and specific amount and the loss for the year and accumulated deficit should be increased by amount and amount respectively. In our opinion, except for the effect on the financial statement of the matter referred to in the preceding paragraph, the financial statements give a true and remaining what are same as illustrated in the appendix of BSA 700. Disagreement on accounting policies, inadequate disclosure. Qualified opinion. We have audited remaining what as same as illustrated on the appendix on BSA 700. We concluded our audit in accordance with remaining what are same as illustration in the appendix of BSA 700. On January 31, 2000, the company issued debenture in the amount of dash for the purpose of financial plant expansion. The debenture agreement restrict the payment of future cash dividend to earning after December 31, 2000. In our opinion, disclose for this information is required by, in our opinion, except for the omission of the information included in the previous paragraph, the financial statement based on true and remaining what are same as stated in the appendix of BSS 700. Disagreement on accounting policy, inadequate disclosure, adverse opinion. We have audited remaining what are same as listed in the appendix of BSS 700. We conduct our audit in accordance with remaining word are same as stated in the appendix of BSS 700. Paragraphs disclose the agreement. Disagreement. In our opinion, because of the effect of the matter disclosed in the preceding paragraph, the financial statement do not give a true and fair view or do not present fairly of the financial position of the company as of December 31, 2000 and of the result of the operation and its cash flow for the year then ended in accordance with Bangladesh accounting standard and do not comply with. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe this channel, like and share this video, provide your valuable comment and like our Facebook page. Next chapter will be coming soon. Thanks.